does anybody give Brody King a chance in hell of winning this match?
I wish.
I wish to.
It'll be a great match.
Yeah, I know it'll be a great match just based on their previous matches. You know, these two work really well together. They do a great job of the whole, big man, small man kind of, Darby having to go to extreme lengths just to get Brody down to a knee. It'll be a great match, but the ending feels a little telegraphed, I guess. Like Darby Allin's gonna hang on to the title by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah.
The lights go dark. Malachi Black hits the low blow. Brody King, King loses with the 1-2-3, baby.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what? Not to be Mr. Negative here, but I do not like that Darby Allin is defending the world championship every week, because it's clear that he's not going to lose to Brody King.
Yeah,
and it's getting to the point already, even though we are very early into this run, it's turning into an Orange Cassidy with the International Championship. It's preposterous. It really is.
Well, like I said last week, you look at Darby's TNT title runs. It's the same thing he did. He defended show after show after show until he was worn down and got beat. Like that's Darby Allin as a champion. He is going to defend against anyone and everyone, and then the right heel is going to take advantage of him being worn down.
Yeah, but what I meant by the Orange Cassidy, I absolutely love Orange Cassidy. I do. I hated his international title run. I thought it was the dumbest thing I had ever seen in my life. And the nail in the coffin was when the count out on the apron to Lance Archer. That was like the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
That
AEW.
Can't be the dumbest thing you've ever seen. There's been far worse stuff in pro wrestling.
When it comes to any type of title match in AEW, that was by far the dumbest thing that I've seen in a title match in AEW. It was horrible. And it was week after week of Orange Cassidy getting the absolute crap beaten out of him and winning 90% of the matches with the last minute fruit roll up. And I just don't want to see this thing happen with Darby Allin. If he does this week after week after week, the AEW World Championship is going to lose accountability.
I think that's a stretch, but there's a short-term ticking time bomb on this, so it's not going to be the type of run that OC had. I agree with others. This is Darby's character. He said he's going to defend it a bunch, and I think the story with him is he's going to stretch himself too thin, and when he's at his weakest, that's when MJF or whoever is going to strike and take the belt off of him. So for that storyline to work, he has to run himself ragged, and that's his character. So it makes sense he's going to throw his body on the line. I think it would be against his character if he didn't.
Yeah, well, we haven't heard from everybody. Does anybody think that Brody King is going to win this match?
No, he's not. But I'm interested to see who's going to be next, because the match that Darby had last week was insane, was 5-star, and I loved it. So I'm curious to see each week up until Double or Nothing who's going to step up, and we're going to see some amazing matches from Darby against whoever it is.